Всем привет, с вами Smoki Gaming, и мы опять же продолжаем играть в Hogwarts. Два часа постримили, сейчас еще 2 часа, может. Захотел еще один стрим сделать, так что... Так. Все, погнали. Запретную секцию, наконец-то. Так, все. Давайте, погнали. Значит, мы теперь можем, я думаю, древней магии использовать. Или нет? Или мы просто так использовали древнюю магию? Я хочу использовать этот авакакедавра. Лучшую магию на свете. Авакакедавра. И все. Так, ждать.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Нас рассекретили.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Или мы сейчас сами отправимся? Я просто не хочу. О, значит, мы сами отправимся. Да, я готов, значит. Sebastian?
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
Okay.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Это да.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist.
Peeves.
Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
О, все. Ученики, чтобы охранять.
That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner. So don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The disillusionment
Заклинание.
charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light. Just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Блин, жалко, что мантия, да. Не мантия именно. О, невидимым будем вставать. Ова. Дезиллюминативное заклинание, ё-моё. Какое же заклинание большое. Вы говорите, конечно, ну прям капец.
Still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there?
The key. Here it is.
Good gracious, what a mess!
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book. Revelio.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you.
Must we at all hours of the day?
Куда она?
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the clip. There's no need for us to be skulking.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to
Revelio.
Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone is given.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restriction? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're on. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Получилось! Ха-ха-ха. Понял теперь как.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Who have we
Oi.
here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend.
Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой.
Exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caught.
Зубучка.
Please don't you...
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Будь осторожен.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search.
Тебе тоже
Now,
удачи.
where has that damned poltergeist got to?
Полтергейст.
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Lumos.
Так, значит, теперь можно не прятаться, значит, давайте... Люмос нам не надо, так? Реперо.
Revelio. Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this one.
Так, давайте снаряжение и... древняя магия. О, шляпа портного. О, прикольно. Так, ну давайте так, очки уберем.
Revelio.
Читательная. Или читального, так. Ух ты. И где это мы?
Revelio. Not surprising. Guards at the ready. Incendio. Incendio.
Опять. Впервые призвайте на помощь древнюю магию.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio.
А, это теперь интересно.
Incendio.
А, понял.
Revelio.
Ой. Чё?
Revelio.
А, да, кстати, сундук не забрать. Ну ладно.
This must be the way forward, but to where? Revelio. Accio. Incendio.
Все, тут забрали. Так, подожди, может и обратно, там же то же самое может быть. Ладно, нет. Так пока вещи не такие уж имбовые нам дают.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me. Revelio.
Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой.
Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. It is a book after all.
Книга. Че? Оба. Ух ты. Воспоминания. Да. Раньше, походу, тут было не так уж и хорошо. О! Дождь. И все расцвело. Кто?
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham?
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood? Professor McCaw?
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganock, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Все. Ой.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster. But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight.
Не спали нас,
If someone
брат.
has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Все. О, 11-й. Допок нету.
Revelio.
Во. Фонтан в центральном зале. Вернитесь в класс профессора Фига. Книгу. Допок нету. Окей.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Что им скажете?
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
Ну,
I understand.
понятно.
I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
В общем, классная игра. Мне нравится этот кайф. В общем, немножко кайфа есть. Даже немножко нормально. Так, есть.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Нации. Встретиться внизу, окей. Oh, yeah, boy.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Блин, сейчас самое интересное начинается. Много заданий. О, смотрите, сколько заданий. Очень интересно, прям. Уклоняйтесь от атака врагов, кувырок, используйте инсандио против врагов. Экспеллиармус получу. Ух ты, экспеллиармус будет. Пляйтесь на занятия по травологии. Давайте тренировку еще пройдем. Сейчас, минутку. Все, теперь точно будет чем заняться, потому что открылась карта. Кстати, тут что надо сделать?
Incendio.
А, вот так.
Revelio.
А тут тоже?
Incendio. Accio.
Или... Ну.
Incendio. Accio.
Что с этим делать? Депульсу. Депульсу. У нас его походу нету. Да, у нас его нету. Да, у нас его пока нету. Мы его не изучили. Да. Чтобы нам его изучить, нам не знаю, что надо. По травологии занятия надо сходить еще. Я тут. Что за статую? Просто я отходил, надо было.
Revelio.
А, вот это Лавиоса. 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 Люмос.
Leviosa.
О, да.
Revelio.
Так, давай комбинацию сделаем. Еще пройдем и все. Привет, Люканфина.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge.
That'd be brilliant.
What if you need to stop practicing before you finish?
Вот это.
Incendio. Leviosa.
Good one.
Лавиоса. Раз, два, три.
Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
That's it.
Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio.
Так, значит...
You'll get it.
Accio. Incendio.
3, 4, 5. Манекен. Дурной.
Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
Все.
Excellent ball.
Что еще?
Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
О.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better
О, Ярик,
beware.
привет опять. Так, давайте следующее.
Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that... Ready for a shot at glory?
Да.
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Да, пускай опять Себастьян будет.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
3 на 2, 4. Блин. Капец.
Incendio.
They made it
Yes, I'm ready now.
very well. Good.
Да ты меня бесишь.
Come on, Confringo. Incendio.
Но он самый подвижный, блин. Да.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Вот скотина, он меня вывесит тут. Иди сюда. Ты куда идешь, тупица? Сдохни. Хорош. Жалко, что я чуть не умер. Ой. Слава богу, чуть не умер.
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize. And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing.
Все. Геймпад не надо вибрировать теперь. 12-й левел. Я рад. Так. Турурун. Фу, как хорошо. Да ё-моё. Фу. Продавать можно будет. Так. Карта. Тут что у нас? Погнали на занятия. Капец.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Вот она.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful
Just
it
no.
is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake.
Клубнем известен как корень мандрагоры. Да. Ой-ой-ой-ой.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Вытянуть. Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой. Капец. Ах. Капец.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Все, быстро так.
For our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting table. I wonder if hippogriffs.
А, поговорить с ней надо, понял.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Мне понравилось.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion.
9 минут.
Well done. Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
Here we are. home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. They'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course. You're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we, probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves. I shall end our lesson here.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Поговорим и закончим на этом.
I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything.
Так.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pot.
Сохранимся, на этом все. Часик поиграли. С вами, может, еще один стрим сделаем по вот этому. Несколько еще, думаю, может, сегодня. По Хогвартсу. Игра Хогвартс прям интересно. Хочется уже выйти, будет открытый мир. И там поисследовать. Во. Вот что нам предстоит еще исследовать. Вот. 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 В общем, тут еще... Во. Тут еще приключений нам хватит. Так что да. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Всем до нового стрима.